Hey everyone, it's Ryzen. Yes, Milliam? Are you okay? Oh, I'm playing as Milliam, right? I was like, wait, why is Milliam doing an idle animation? Like, oh, because she's in the party. Let's take Emma out, actually. Because Emma's going to be around for the entire dungeon, whether I like it or not. I mean, granted, she's really good. So, yeah, here we are with the final dungeon. It's long! Got barriers, so we can't go those ways. We have to do the entire dungeon. This is not a choose-your-own path. No, you have to do the entire dungeon. But enjoy the rocking music. I sure am. Where the hell did this take us? Right here. I swear there's enemies around. Doesn't matter what you hit with those, I don't think. I think anything will trigger those. There are weapon-specific ones, or type-specific ones, and that's incredibly annoying. I don't like that. But at least we can take 7 party members with us, so that's good. I don't know why everybody just doesn't come with us. There's no logical explanation for that. Maybe it's too dangerous to go in a group larger than 7. Even though they break that rule later on anyway.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, Kaleido boots. Must be Claire's. Oh, wait, that doesn't make any sense to you right now. Forget that. Fee, you want some boots? I mean, obviously you do. You have 144 speed. Are you insane, Fee? Fee, what is wrong with you? Why are you so broken? Why? You don't need to be that broken, girl. It's a little ridiculous. Hey, Zero. Dance to the music. Can the enemies show up? Wait, do I have enough battle scopes? No, but I can buy more. We're gonna be making several trips. Uh-oh. Is it Persona time? Oh crap, I meant to punch him.
Come at me.
Answer.
Alright.
Yes. It's Cert. You think I'm kidding? It's Cert. Is he weak to water? No, because that would make logical sense.
Here I go.
What do you think this is? A game where a fire monster is weak to water? Are you insane? Ain't no such thing as fire being weak to water. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys have, like, anything that's remotely useful? Not really, but you can do that.
My turn.
They are weak to space, so I guess we can do that. Cross Crusade? Cross Crusade. You're just making Milliam stronger. Okay, well, I didn't want you guys to get nightmared. You can stop killing me now.
Here I go.
You can stop it. Stop. So anyway, we're gonna be killing these guys. Anyway, it's a bad start to this. I believe in you, Milliam. She should be really strong. You're gonna kill them, right? Right, Milliam? Right? Right? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. Look, Milliam's a monster. If she had domination on, she'd be doing 30k. I know Nightmare made you remember the white skull debuff, green skull debuff from 102? I have no idea. It's been so long since I've played that game. Anyway, yeah. Oh, crap, I didn't want to heal Milliam. That's okay. Why were you guys, like, so close? I mean, I'm gonna need you guys to, like, go over here. Sure, you can be in the middle there, Crow. Okay. Hey, look! It's that guy. Haha!
Now's our chance! Let's smash him!
My turn. Ha!
You guys susceptible to banish? No! Of course you're not. Why would you be susceptible to banish?
turn.
That's a stupid question. Phantom phobia? You guys have phantom phobia, right? You don't have phantom phobia. But Cross Crusade will get the job done. You have phantom phobia.
Arcus activate.
Hey, you guys want to, like, damage Milliam? No?
Is everybody okay?
I want her to get stronger. Can you, like, beat her up? One's poison. Oh, God!
Looks tough.
This guy is unpleasant.
This looks tough. Careful.
All right.
Aw, man. I love when they play the dungeon music through the battles, by the way. Green Skull's Bile Poison, very toxic, increasing the damage to ticks. Interesting.
Yes, sir!
Oh crap, Crow, you need to
Right.
stop getting hit there, buddy. You know what?
Keep it up.
I don't want to do that to
Oh,
Milliam
look at this.
because, yeah. Just yeah, that's why. No, she gets stronger when she loses HP. That's what I got on her. She's actually one of the characters that you might want to consider Tauros for in Cold Steel
Alright.
1 because her normal attack hits more than one enemy. I still don't think it's worthwhile, but it's a possibility.
Get him!
Leave it to me.
Phantom Phobia. Yep. A lot of
My
these
turn.
guys are weak to Phantom Phobia. Aerial work on him? That does.
Here.
Nice.
Well. Right.
Let's use Nocturne Bell.
Shining darkness. Nocturne bell.
My turn!
Are you stronger now?
Lemmy, give me a hand!
You should be. Oh, that's not bad.
Now's our chance!
I'll take you up.
Down we go!
Don't you think that was kind of overkill?
No such thing!
There's no such thing as overkill. Who do you think you're talking to, Elliot? Milliam doesn't even know what that means. Excuse me while I yell her a little bit. No, you can't go that way. That's our first Sumerian ore shard, though. No, you're about out of EP, so you can head out for Emma. Uh-oh.
We have the advantage!
My turn.
Totally unprepared for these lunar
Arcus
bees.
activate.
Here I go! Blow 'em away!
Not bad. For a physical attack, anyway.
It's my turn.
Oh, don't do that. That's a little much there, Emma.
Here. See? I don't slack off all the time.
Shut up, bro.
Please, hold your applause.
Look, magic is better than physical attacks. I don't know what to tell you.
We'll have
It's
to find
pretty
our way
much
through.
always true in the
My
in this.
turn.
Outside of S-Craps in the
Alright.
second game, where they massively buff them. And even then, that requires very specific setups. And you can do similar things with magic, too.
Focus activate.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. With even less resources, by the way. There's ways to effectively have infinite EP in the second game. And do, you know, hundreds of thousands of points of damage with your magic.
See? I don't slack off all the time.
S-Crafts are literally the only thing that can keep up with that. Alright, Crow. You can leave now. Come on in, Fee. Time for you to be utterly abusive. Yeah, the ladies are better than the guys. I don't know what to tell you. Actually, that's... No, that probably is true. Elliot's probably the best male mage. I mean, he's competing with Crow, so let's be fair here. I mean, Crow kind of blows in this game. Yeah, he's not very good. I mean, I know he's doing good damage now, but that's because I gave him, like, actual good shit. Anybody else can do that much better than he can. I think the last game that had that was FF9. The experience not gaining thing. No, wait, that's a thing in Wild Arms 3. But it's a very rare status ailment anyway. Is it amnesia, I think? I don't know. I don't even think there was a boss that inflicted it.
We have the advantage. My turn.
How are we? In here. Alright, Fee. Do your thing, girl.
1, 2.
Do this ball I don't think it's a thing in 4 and 5.
It's over. My turn.
Such a badass, Fee.
There. My
Wow,
turn.
that was pretty good for a basic attack.
Arcus activate.
Okay.
Are you, like, getting EP back or something? Like, what? Or are you just not getting your spells off? Like, what's going on,
Arcus
Emma?
activate now. My turn.
No, you don't have Thor. I was like, how the hell are you getting your EP back? You're just not getting your spells off. I guess that makes sense. Emma is slow compared to the other
Alright, let's
mages.
get going.
That is a small price to pay for how powerful magic is. Speed matters much more on later games for your casters. And you can always compensate for speed. That's not a big deal. Let me just go. I think this leads us back to the beginning. Indeed it does. Yay! Now we can switch party members. Here, Alyssa, Lisa, you can have your turn in the sun. Machias, you want to come in and pretend that you're useful? No, Machias is actually quite useful. Gaius, I guess? Sure. Useless, you can stick around, I guess. Oh. I'll have to leave anyway. Oh yeah, you can customize your weapons, but it's still the previous things, so yeah, it's not really worthwhile. Alright. Wanna buy some battle scopes? Yep, that's what happened. The bell broke, dude. Have you not looked outside? We'll just max those. No big deal. I don't think you can ever buy Tyrol bombs, unfortunately. Or EV charges 3, but yeah, who cares? It really is not a big deal. I do not think we're finishing the game, especially since we have to go through a whole bunch of... Did my party get sticked? Did my party get sticked? Did my party stay the same or not get removed? That's what I was trying to say, but apparently I was unable to do so. Go over here now, I think. That is correct. Oh yeah, you can leave. Machias in. Reen, you're gonna be around for a while, so you can do that, buddy. Wow, you actually succeeded in hitting an enemy.
Advantage is ours.
I am stunned by that, guys.
Leave it to me.
His normal attack is usually quite horrible.
Locked
Or
and
field
loaded.
attack.
Won't
But
get
probably
away.
the worst in the game, really.
I can do this.
Because he hits twice like that, and it's not like Lloyd's, which is like a super fast 2-hit. It's pretty bad, actually. You weak to wind? Oh, yes, you are, actually.
Let's
Yeah, go get him.
All right.
Can I, like, move and keep your... I do not want to risk moving them out of the way of Judgment Bolt. Jesus, Elisa!
go. That takes care of them.
Are you okay? What kind of steroids are you on? I didn't expect that much damage. Holy crap, what is your ATS stat? Less than Emma's. I mean, I know it's Judgment Bolt, but Jesus. Would you believe me if I told you they buffed the multipliers on Magic in the next game?
Chest.
Which they totally didn't even need to do. They practically like doubled them. I'm not kidding. I guess they felt Magic was underpowered. I don't know how they could have thought that. It's not. The Aurelia dress. That's a weird name for a piece of armor, given that there's actually a character in the series named Aurelia, but whatever. Good news for you there, Milliam. You have a better piece of armor. Oh, I need to get that too. A Zerum powder. Awesome. Now we go back. Where's the rainbow helms? No, there's no rainbow helms in this game. There's really no great, like, souped up armor in this game. I don't even think there's like ultimate armor you make. It's not like a divine sloth thing. Hey, guys, like, you know what?
Do this.
Right.
Of course.
Laura's prettier than you. No, actually, her field attack is just better because sometimes it actually stuns from the front. I mean, she is prettier than him, but you know, she's also better. Her field attack. Unfortunately, she does not guarantee that it'll stun. It did there. But you can kind of stun lock an enemy until it works, so not bad.
Locked and loaded.
Can you one-shot them? You can't even one-shot them. Wow, Machias.
All right.
What about you? You got Savage Fang. Can you one-shot these guys? I mean, I know he was petrified, but I'm curious. Oh, well, Gaius totally can. I know Laura can, so,
Let's keep
you
on
know.
moving.
What else do I have in my party? Oh, everybody I already used anyway. I mean, I equipped everybody. I might as well use them. How are we going?
Is that a treasure chest?
No, Laura. It's a brown box. Ooh, Passionate Rouge. I think that's the strength one. Yeah, it is. Milliam, would you like to be stronger? I think you'd like to be stronger. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that for that. What is your strength stat anyway compared to everybody else? Should be pretty high. Yeah. Why did you do so much damage there, Gaius? Is it because you have an S ranked ability? S plus? Yeah, okay, that's why. Because Savage Fury is nuts. But this is S, so almost as much. What's your S craft at? SS plus? Now you suck, Gaius. No, Gaius is actually pretty damn good. Where the hell does this take us? Good question. Actually, I think it takes us to another map. Yeah, it does. Go to the left first. We'll wait on fighting Cert.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
I know, Emma. I know.
Well, shall we begin?
Uh-oh!
Right.
What do you guys weak to? Time? Does anybody have a good time spell? No. Well, Judgment Bolt it is. You know what? Why don't we use Aerial instead?
Arcus activate.
Leave it to me. Now. Here.
Of course.
Alright. Do the spin.
No, it's
I've got you. Ha!
I don't even know how much that was, but it certainly was a lot.
Fire!
Leave it to me.
I'd actually rather leave it to
Time barrier.
people that are stronger than
I can
you.
do this. Oh no, you're almost in range.
Not bad.
an opening.
All right.
Go ahead. One-shot him, guys.
Take this.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. Burst
Together,
Drive is really
we're
strong.
unbeatable.
I mean, giving up Machias' turn to much stronger characters is just amazing.
Making progress.
Actually, Machias' toolkit in general is actually really
That
good.
should suffice.
Crowd control, petrification, sacrificing his turn for other 3 characters. Just really good stuff. And impede, really good overall. I believe that's cast 3. It's really good. Also, it gives you a time spell. Emma? Yeah, Emma. You're gonna be in my final party, probably. Her or Lisa, probably Milliam and Fee. If I would guess, I'll use for the final battle. I mean,
The advantage is ours.
I'll bring in reserve in case I need to swap
It's
in.
my turn.
Swap out Milliam. What else should I bring?
Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
Probably Gaius to have a backup evade tank. Laura's good too, but I don't think I have room for her. Cross Crusade, Cross
My
Crusade.
turn.
Okay, normally I wouldn't do this, but... Oh crap, I think they're immune.
It's my turn.
I mean, I knew that. I was testing you. Yeah, that's it. We'll go with that.
Take this.
Did you just banish them all?
I go where the wind takes me.
I figured they'd be immune to banish like every other enemy in this game, but... Apparently not. Yeah, good to know. Eventually they'll stun. There you go.
The advantage
Good
is
job,
ours.
Laura. Good job.
Leave it to me.
I knew you could do it.
Locked and won't get away.
Dude, you gotta get better at one-shotting.
Got it. Leave it to me.
I can do this. All right.
I mean,
let's keep
granted
on
he's
moving.
petrifying them, so who cares? You practically might as well be one-shotting them.
Now's our chance.
Triple advantage on this idiot.
Right. Locked and won't get away. It's my turn. Take this.
Just get him with the Dragoon jump. He'll be good.
I can do this.
Judgment Bolt,
Let's
Judgment
go.
Bolt.
Right. Huh? We should keep going.
Oh. Wow. Laura. We need to talk about how overpowered you are. I mean, I know it's because you have domination, but I didn't expect you to one-shot that guy. Or to finish him off like that. Can you open the gate game? Thanks. Thanks, game. I'm just enjoying the music. I don't know what to tell you. You know who's in heaven right now? Gaius. I mean, look at all the wind blowing through this place. He probably wishes he could live here. I mean, what else is causing that fog to move? Granted, it's not moving their hair, so maybe it's just on the outskirts, in which case, nah, guys would be unhappy. Ah, it's that symbol again. You know, if you're gonna have a water wheel, you should probably have water. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, I know it's a cog for like a time thing, but, you know. Just walk into the giant portal of doom. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't ask questions, just go in. Yes, Celine?
I know. I'll be careful. I promise.
Shut up, Emma. Stop being mysterious and
Let's get
weird.
this feeling like Emma can actually understand something.
The cat can talk, dumbass. Have you not figured this out at this point? She literally had a conversation with the cat behind a box. God damn it, Reen. You are so dense sometimes. Also, we have a backtrack point, which is quite nice. Oh, sorry, Crow. Milliam, come on in so I can level you up. Laura, stay in so that you can get to level 60. Look, it bothers me that they're not level 60, okay? I get bothered easily. don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll use green. We haven't used green. I guess we can use the main character. I actually really like him. He actually is really good. If you want to use Reen as an evade tank, this would be the game, because he is not an evade tank going forward. He is quite terrible at it. Oh, son of a bitch. This is the one that... So we have to have... I need to make sure that I have a party that has at least B rank and everything. Do I have a B rank in... I don't think we have anybody that's... Oh, no. Fee. Yeah, Fee is awesome, and she does basically everything. So we're good. Yeah, the sword icon is... Oh, wait, no, that's...
Okay.
Oh, God. Laura, get out of the party.
My turn.
Yeah, to a bit of advice. Bring Fee with you for this dungeon, or the second part of the dungeon. She hits almost every one of those switches. Typically bring Fee and either Laura or Milliam with you. And that'll cover all your needs. I think there is a staff one too, but you have to have Emma anyway. So, yeah. And yes, it is very possible to bring a party that cannot hit a certain switch, and you're screwed. You'll have to backtrack. Not my idea of fun. Oh, the one on the right is the piercing switch. The one on the left that I just hit is the thrust switch. Gaius, I think, can also hit the thrusting switch. It has to be at least B or above. Oh, right. So we have to, Yeah, guess what we have to do to advance? I spy 4 switches. Oh, I guess 5, but I think there's only 4. Yep. Ain't no getting off this train we're on. Don't go right, it's a dead end. What the hell is that thing?
Go.
Milliam, can you punch it for me? It's terrifying. Oh, God!
Now's our chance.
That thing is more terrifying.
I'll handle it.
A Raymond? What the hell is Raymond? Everybody loves Raymond? No. No, that's a TV show. And it's spelled differently. Battle Scope. Yes, Luminaire. It's a fiend with black fur, said to be a servant of Gehenna. Appears before those who have little time left to live. Well, that's not very nice. Go get him.
Turn to ash.
Use our non-elemental fire attack.
Now's our chance.
Broken. That one all right.
See? We make a great team.
I mean, I know. She's your bonding partner, so for this universe, might need to play through.
Yeah.
Large
okay.
monster. We'll need to be
Got
careful.
this.
What gave you that idea, Gaius? Is it the fact that he's 20 feet tall? I couldn't quite tell that he's the powerful monster of the area.
Oh, that one looks tough. This'll be fun. Here I go.
I love how Milliam's just like, ooh, a tough monster. I'm gonna beat it up! Like, I know you are. I should have gone to the end.
Now.
Oh yeah, these guys have a ton of defense, sadly.
Okay.
Emma did that much damage, by the way, because they have low magic defense, and her basic attack is magic elemental. Or a magic
My
attack.
turn.
For some reason. Oh, I forgot to scan. These guys have a ton of health, so...
Ha.
Yeah, they have 38,000.
Okay.
Bit ridiculous. Time? Well, I've got time for you!
Yeah.
I believe in you, Emma. How much did you do to these guys? I'm guessing a lot. Yeah, you did a lot. Megaton press? Megaton press.
Give me a hand. Down you come.
Nice.
No more chance. I'll help.
Man, S plus is so much stronger than S. Kinda
I'll
crazy.
handle it.
Did you really attack the person with perfect physical evasion? You know it's impossible for you to hit her, right? Like, literally. It is literally impossible. She has 130% evasion with that buff on.
Burn to ash. Ha! Now's our chance.
Million stronger.
It's my turn.
Let's see, Aster Flare.
Dance, flames. Astro flare. I'll handle it. My turn.
Oh,
This might be bad.
you messed up.
Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come.
Not bad.
Don't mess with us.
Nice.
I've only just begun.
Hey, you're not wrong there, Laura. Let's use a Terra Bomb. And leave her at lower HP. Yeah, it's risky, but it helps her damage. I really am tempted to give her domination. It's a space one. Yeah, let's do it. See how much damage Millium can do maximized. Probably a lot. Probably like 4,000 to 5,000, I'd imagine. Her S-Craft's probably close to damage cap with that. Good job, Reen. You did it. Now we have to backtrack so that we can get the whatever that switch chest down there is. I think it's a chakra body orbment. I don't remember what it does, but it's probably really good. Probably gotta get a magic equivalent of domination in this game. Is that a goat? I always knew goats were evil. Oh yeah, this guy looks just like a boss in Tales of Arise.
Advantage is ours.
Boss that
Let's
kicked my
finish it.
ass.
I'll handle it.
Rup Camus. Come on. It's a deer, okay? We're fighting an evil deer.
Huh.
It rules over ice and snow in an area that's not ice and snow based. Also, it's an ice monster immune to fire. Because of course it is.
My turn.
You know, I'm beginning to think Falcom just does it on purpose. There's like, we're gonna be different.
Go.
Reen, how's if you actually, you know,
Here I go.
hit the enemy?
Get him.
Jesus Christ, Milliam.
It's my turn.
Holy crap, girl.
Ugh.
You didn't
My
need to
turn.
be that mean to the enemy.
Here we go. We'll
I don't know what it ever did to you.
I did it.
Did you need more strength? You do know you're like the strongest physical character in the, well, it's close between her and Laura in the first game, but
Back
I
to
think
the
Milliam's better because she has a better S-Craft.
Hook it up.
Second
Let's
game.
get started.
I don't think there's a contest. Milliam's stronger if you optimize her. Laura is still really, really powerful though. Most people do use Laura just because people don't think that Milliam is stronger than Laura,
turn.
but she is. Trust me.
Second form. Gale.
I love that animation.
My turn. Lemmy, give me a hand.
Bye.
Down you come.
Wow, that was without.
My turn.
Holy crap. That was without her taking.
Yeah.
Did you heal because did I actually heal her or did she heal because she leveled up?
My turn.
I guess it's because she leveled up.
I'll handle it.
Can you hit Milliam?
Here I
No.
go. Okay.
Seriously, can you like hit Milliam?
My turn.
Here, go damage Milliam
Here
for
we
me.
go.
I want you to damage her a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Need her to be
That should
stronger.
suffice.
Good job, Eustace. I knew you could do it. Keep warming the bench, buddy.
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, this could suck. Okay. Anyway. Let's start with a nice Gale.
Second form. Gale.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have a way to buff Milliam, would you? You got a strength buff? I should make some. Oh, I do actually. But it would heal her. So probably not a good idea. That's alright.
One.
I'm gonna use motivate. Have a chance.
Here I go.
Excuse me while I murder them.
Come on, Lemmy.
Not the 200 CP version, but it should do a lot. 15k?
Gigantic Reaper!
What do you got for us there, Milliam? Or 22,000. Jesus Christ. I think you got them. I think they're dead. Well, except for these guys.
Arcus
Emma.
activated.
Ow.
Are you alright? Thanks. Yeah. I'll handle it.
Go.
Okay. Here. Okay.
Ow.
I'm done for.
My turn.
You know that just
Retreat.
made her stronger, right? Because I could revive her with less HP.
Thanks. Yeah.
And she
Here.
basically spent all her CP
Let's
anyway.
keep going.
I don't think you thought you
Feel
planned
everyone
through.
stronger. Done.
Yeah, those guys do hit hard. Get a Chakravarti gem. Is that the magic up one? No, it's just a whole bunch of EP, and it kind of sucks, actually. It's EP4 is what it is, and I don't think I have anybody with an EP2, so I'm probably not going to give it to anybody. It's not very good. Well, I guess it's just a little better for you. I might as well give it to you. Why not? I mean, it had Saintly Mirror on it, so whatever it was called. Slash away. Oops.
Here I go. Okay. I'll handle it.
Take care of it, Fee. We gotta solve this so that we can have our concert. What do you mean that's not epic enough? You know how hard we worked on that? I mean, I know Kia already nuked a giant fortress, but look, we can't all have good things. Did you respawn?
It's enormous.
You
Stay on
respawned.
guard.
I don't want to fight you again. I think I already fought you too. You, however,
Go.
I did not.
My turn.
Go get him, Milliam.
We have the advantage. I'll handle
Oh, apparently I got a trophy for that.
it. Got it.
Go. My turn.
Compassion.
Arcus.
Milliam.
This might be bad.
Indeed.
It's my turn.
Can I do like a regular heal? Sadly, no. I think that'll heal less? Nah, this is stream pressing.
Hear me.
Give her a little bit.
My turn. Yes, sir.
We're going to this thing because we want to do a school festival. That, you're damn right. That is literally our motivation.
Burn to ash. Now's our chance.
I mean,
My turn. My turn.
why not?
My turn.
I mean, motivation in Persona 3 to go into Tartarus was, well, we think it's relevant to something, maybe. So this is better than that. I mean, really, they had no reason whatsoever to go into Tartarus in Persona 3 other than, well, there's shadows there, so I guess it's important somehow. How? It just is, we think. At least here we have a tangible goal.
Let's smash 'em. My turn.
I mean, eventually you get a goal in Persona 3, but not for like several months.
1, 2.
You know,
Go. Go.
I don't want to know how much damage you're gonna do,
Here I go.
but we'll just stick with Megaton Press.
Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come.
Wow.
It's my turn.
I mean, I know it missed the one guy, but holy
Here we
crap.
go.
7,000.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, she's out damaging Laura right now, even with Damnation. The spin is, I think, weaker than Megaton. No, they're actually the same. But Millium's stats are better, and the Feint's a better status ailment, too. I'm gonna go down here.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My
Okay.
turn.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
How much does Riot Beam do? A lot!
It's my turn. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong about blowing them
My
away,
turn.
Millium.
Go.
I mean, you kind of destroyed them.
My turn. It's
I want
my
your
turn.
CP to regenerate
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit.
Don't mess with us.
Just
Millium,
getting
you
started.
literally carried the team.
Not bad.
And that and her field attack is really freaking overpowered. I'd suggest getting used to it because Reen gets nerfed all to hell in his field attack. His field attack is not terrible in Cold Steel 2, but it is like half as fast. They significantly nerf it. You're not going to be stun locking enemies to go around them easily. You can still do it, but you have to have like perfect timing to do so. Whereas Millium still just punches and the enemy goes, oh god. I mean, to be fair, if you got punched by this thing, it would probably hurt. Let's go over here. No. No, that's going to take us back to the starting area. The map is wrong, that's right. The map is actually slightly wrong here. I think it's Millium. That's this one. No?
It's my turn. Okay.
Take it down, Fee. You do everything well. That's the slash one. You're supposed to normally use Reen for that, but Fee's cuter, so. And more evasive. And probably the most overpowered character in the entire arc, so yeah. She's certainly in the top, like, 2. There is a mage that is pretty equally ridiculous, but I don't have her yet. Really, everybody's pretty damn good. So now we need to go into the second one to get the other 2 crystals. Another Zemirian ore shard here.
Go!
Yes, sir. There.
You got kind of
Advantage is
stunned a
ours.
little bit.
Let's finish. My turn.
My turn.
Can you like get passion going? No? Here,
All right,
motivate
let's
then.
do this.
Understood. My turn.
Go ahead and Megaton press.
Lemmy, give me a hand.
Do I want to know how strong this is gonna be?
Okay. Yeah. My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe. I'm awesome.
I'm well aware. I didn't think she'd almost hit 10k with a 1 strength up, but sure. I don't think I've done the damage cap yet.
Take
My
him out.
turn.
My turn.
Here,
Arcus,
passion,
act.
My
William.
turn. There.
Ha.
It's my turn. Dance, play. I'll handle it. Right back at ya.
Here we go. Second form. Yeah, go.
Yes, sir. There. Okay. I'll handle it.
Oh no, you don't.
Okay, I do not want that to happen. I do not want her losing all that AP. Who should I use it with then? Whatever.
There you go.
Please kill them.
Filthy dance.
Thank you.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
That was CP0. I didn't want Milliam losing her CP. Especially since I think there's a big guy right here.
What a large monster. We'll need to.
I know. We'll be careful.
Watch out.
Don't
This
worry.
is a tough-
Here I go.
Aw, damn it. Here, just stay
My
like that.
turn.
Good
My
deal.
turn.
My turn.
Ow.
My turn.
Give me a second.
It's my turn.
Oh, 0 arts.
Hear me.
But I'd rather not waste it. Yeah. Or use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My turn.
You're in range,
All
right?
right, let's do this.
My turn.
I don't even care about the crit. Bye! I'm pretty sure it's gonna max damage. I would be surprised if it didn't. Oh, it actually didn't. It did 46,000.
Ah, you didn't stand a chance.
Only 46,000. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Making progress.
That should suffice.
Well, Is that the third one or the second one? Probably the second one. Is it an ingredient? The hell? Second one. Yeah. What about it? Greatest daughter. I guess you're not wrong. He is pretty ridiculous.
Enemy sighted.
My turn. No more chance. I'll help.
He's probably my fourth pick.
My turn.
Here we go.
Maybe fifth. I don't know. It's close between her and Usus. Reed's probably my favorite. We haven't met my second favorite. Fee's probably my third favorite. Then it's probably Milligan and Usus. Usus is just amazing. Kind of hard for me not to bring Milligan and
We'll
Usus
need to be
together.
careful.
Pretty awesome.
Watch out. This is a
Here
tough
I
one.
go. My turn. One. Die.
Here we go. All right. Let's do
Leave it to
this.
me. It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Yes, sir. Let me give it down. You come now.
Oh god! She did 10,000 to them.
My turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Dance. Play.
My turn.
Okay. Got it. My turn. There. Now. I'll help. Okay. One. Die.
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I mean, you guys were kind of useful there.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, V, I need you to whack this. Unless this is the one that you can't whack. It might be. No. No, I didn't think so. That's the thrust crystal. The last one is Milliams.
I've got this.
My turn.
It's the strike one. Sadly, we cannot one-shot the final boss. Can't do... Well, the damage cap prevents that. Cutting that damage cap was a poor decision, by the way. I get making it higher, but they probably should have just made it like 100,000. Cutting it entirely was not a good decision. It's quite possible to hit 500k plus in later games, and
One. Two.
yeah, it's as broken as you think it is.
Here we go.
Oh man, I wish you
All
hadn't
right.
done that.
Let's do
actually.
this.
Here I go.
Oh well. Riot Beam on a one shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't one shot him.
I'll handle it. Okay, here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
I will likely ban Tauros in the next game, by the way. If I stack it with Domination, I could basically have Milliam literally one-shot every boss in the entire game. Or Laura. Laura could do the same thing, but Milliam's better at it. And I don't think that'd be very fun, so I will probably ban it. Cold Steel 2 is quite difficult if you don't do that, but if you break it, then you can cakewalk literally anything. Put it this way, the final few bosses only have like 400,000 HP, and you could do more than that with one S-Craft. Yeah. Yeah. It's, bad. I don't know what they were thinking. Unfortunately, this one is one of the very few poorly designed sections. I think. Unless I'm misremembering. Is there a way to... I don't think there's a way to go back up. Shortcut back. No. No, there isn't. We have to backtrack. I don't know why the other one has an easy shortcut back, and this one doesn't. Unfortunately. So, it's pretty much the only part of the dungeon that is
What a large
not well
monster.
thought out.
We'll need to be careful.
This is a pretty good final dungeon, all things considered, but just this one room I don't like. Nothing Millium can't handle like punching them in the face, though. Well, now we can, should we use... Nah, we don't need to do that. Besides, I don't want to heal Millium. You know the term for fully maxed out character in FGO, but I find it stupid and decide to ignore the community. Also. Interesting.
I spy treasure.
Yeah, I know. Oh, an Aeolius gem. That's pretty good, as I recall. Yeah, it's evade 3. That is our evade 3. Okay. Congratulations. You now have evade 3, Fee. Holy shit. If I were to give you the other Evergreen, how ridiculous would this be? %89%. Plus 50% from Insight. Yeah, it's overkill. I don't need that much evasion. I'm actually considering giving it to Gaius, but nah, we'll leave it on Fee. Actually, I could give it... Yeah, I gave her also evade 1 with it. That would be 94%. Little much. A better idea for all based on the rank system. It's called a perfect servant. EX, so servant maxed out. Or to call it an EX servant. Yeah. It sounds better. Should we bother switching party members? I mean, I've already used everybody. Yeah, let's switch in the final party that I want to do. This is the last section of the dungeon. Yeah, no mini bosses or anything. You just... Yeah, you just kind of fight. There we go, we'll do that. You can go and support there, Rain. P, come on in. Use the leader. I guess I do have room for that. Eustace could and Elliot could be good for their things, but I mean, Elliot's kind of superfluous with Elisa because they both have the really good buff there. With that. Well, Insight's better than defense up, so I like Heavenly, whatever it's called, over Resounding Beat. And I don't think Noble's Command is worth popping in Eustace for the lower DPS. There's just not enough going for Eustace in this game, long term. At least it's relevant to the franchise. Boring as perfect is boring. Yeah, I guess so. Some people really like Noble's Command, but I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's great enough to warrant using Eustace in the final area. Now, in the next game, when Eustace gets another ability on top of that, then sure. And has better stats in general, but he's just
Now's our chance.
not great. I mean, he's like only support in this game, and there's other characters that can also support. He gets something that's that's totally unique to him, basically. Noble's Command can be, you know, replicated with Fortuna and La Forte or Morale, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I don't think it's worth sacrificing the stats for that, personally. But, I mean, he's still good. Oh, these guys suck. I hate these guys. So these guys have a gimmick, and their gimmick is we're gonna use Seraphic Ring over and over and over and over. And if you forgot what Seraphic Ring does, it's a full heal and a full revive, and I think it puts insight on them too. So yeah, or no, I think it's HP regen.
We should be safe now.
Now, it's not so bad when they're by themselves. Yeah, yeah, it is HP regen. You see, the problem comes when they come together with the strong enemy for this final section, who has over 40,000 HP. Imagine killing that thing, or doing damage to it, and then it decides, nah, I'm just gonna get healed by my buddy over here and have HP regen on and make it impossible for you to kill me. Yeah.
Ooh, that one looks tough. There! This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
Oh, speaking of that, hi.
That's for you!
This isn't even the hard one.
My turn.
Yeah, you gotta kill
One.
those guys ASAP.
I've got you. Okay.
You have to. They're incredibly annoying.
Gleaming blade. Go! I can do
There we
this.
go. Vanish? Nah, they're immune, of course. Of course they're immune. Why wouldn't they be immune? Does Invisible work? Yes, it does.
Let's go. Here I go. Let me give it in now. I'll help. My turn. Got it. I've got you. Huh? I'll handle it.
You have Fortuna? Or, not Fortuna, do you have La Forte? No, you do not.
Hostiles neutralized.
Probably gonna want to give that to you.
I'm awesome. Success.
Nice.
I'll give it to somebody. Oh, you have it actually. Okay. That works. Of course, we could just cook a bunch of food. Why don't I do that? Let's see. Let's get strength, ATS, speed up by 3. For 3 turns, yeah. Who's the expert at this? Reen.
Okay. Let's
Hey,
give
Reen,
this
make
a
us a
try.
bunch of these.
Wow, that came out well. How about that?
Wow. Oh, that's not even what I wanted. Whoops. I want the Supreme
Alright,
one.
I'll give it a try. Huh, not bad.
Any other one I can do? No, but I will buy some more, let's just do it. I mean, 10 of them is probably enough. Be useful for maximizing Millium's attack. I'll probably want to start with her S-Craft. Yeah, it did. They influenced causality and distorted time here. Gee, what gave you that idea? Is it all the clocks around and cogs? Yeah, there's some sort of time manipulation thing going on with that. That's what causality is. I mean, we kind of established that it's a thing in the previous arc.
Now's our chance. Let's smash them. I'll handle it. Yes, sir.
Aw, damn it.
There. I can do this. Let's go. Okay. Arcus, activate.
Okay.
And yes, even though the enemies disappear, the game still keeps track of whether they were in the battle at all. So if they use Seraphic Ring, it will revive the enemies you kill.
Is everyone okay?
Yep. It'll revive them, fully heal them, and then put regen on them. I hate those guys. They are probably the most annoying enemy in the game. Mainly when they do it against an enemy that has, say, 40,000 HP. Yeah, recovering 5,000 HP a turn is not fun. But whatever.
Now's our chance. Let's smash him. 1, 2, got it. I've got you. It's over. Yes, sir. Get him. I can do this.
Ah, damn it, you missed.
Okay.
I would've one-shot them
I'll
too.
handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
At least the Rowan franchise. I already read that. Ah, screw that guy. This is
That
the
looks
fight
like
I was thinking
strong.
of.
Be careful.
Yeah, this is the only dungeon part in the
This
game
one's
where there's
dangerous.
like more than one
Stay on
enemy
your
that's
toes.
like this.
I'll handle it.
Oh yeah, look, it's the Judgment Pillar. I hate him. Is that called Ashen Fragment? Oh, it is. Don't worry about it. I was amused by the enemy's name. That's all. I didn't expect that. Fragment of the Ashen Power. Well, would be introduced to the realm of sleep. Strange nightmares. Ashen Power, huh? If you say so, game, I'll take your word for it.
Now's our chance. I'll help. It's my turn. Ha!
Yep, 40,000 HP.
My turn. Target lock.
Please do not
It's
use
my turn.
Seraphic Ring. Thank you. They have to cast it, but they cast it really fast. Fire? Volcanic Rain. man.
Arcus, activate. Here I go. It's my turn.
Thanks! I didn't want my
Okay.
CP, it's cool.
Yeah. My turn. Target lock.
Yeah, this guy is, unpleasant, to say the least. Ow.
Your turn. I can do this. Yeah. Arcus, activate. Yes, sir. Get him. Right.
I'm gonna need you to, like, stop hitting her right now.
Arcus, yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Ha!
We'll be alright.
Okay.
Target lock. My turn. Blow away.
Did that not do it? I
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah. I'll handle it.
That still didn't do it.
Hostiles neutralized.
Yeah, this guy's got a ton of
Guess we're
health.
safe. I feel
Luckily,
I'm
there's
getting
only, like, a
stronger.
couple of those
I
guys.
did it.
That's the last ore shard, though, so we're gonna
Is
go
that a treasure chest?
return. Oh, I
Help you
forgot
out,
to
let's
heal,
get
didn't I?
started.
Oh, this freaking battle! I hate you. Do we have a crit coming up? No. Screw this fight.
Rise, great towers.
There's one on the other side, too.
Lord Alvarian. Rest in peace.
Kill them, please. Thank you. Well, unfortunately,
I'll
do
handle
that. Scud Ripper, I think they might be. Nope,
Here
they
we
are
go.
not susceptible to death. should
My
know
turn.
better.
Here we go. Silky dig. I can do
Yeah. Don't like these guys.
this. Here I go.
Don't like these guys.
Your
Ow.
turn.
Can you not get so many turns in a row?
Right back at ya. Here
Thanks.
I go.
Thanks. It was a little much, game. A little much. I need an EP charge 3 on Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you're probably gonna want Serene Blessing because I think it restores status elements. It does not. Oh god damn it! It does in the other games. Kinda annoying, actually.
Yes. Thanks. My turn. I
Can
can't.
you get this off in time? No. There goes my plan.
Turn to flame. Go.
Here first.
Finish this. Okay. I understand. Hey, here.
Oh, we got.
My turn.
Okay. I was gonna say we had one, but
Okay.
no. No, we did not.
Dance. Play. Okay. One. Done. Got it. I've got you. It's over.
I don't trust you.
Good job, Lisa. Well, you're easy to work with.
We get the Deus gem. Is it useful? Kind of. I mean, it's EP cut 3. So, I guess? No, not really. It's totally not worth it. But whatever. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Eustace just to give it to somebody, but I'm not gonna use it. I did pick up that Sumerian Aura shard, right? Good. We can go back and make that. Just gonna skip that. Gonna skip that guy too. Oh God!
This one's game.
I wanted to skip you.
Oh boy, time to get out of here.
I already fought you. Go away.
That's for you. Bye bye.
I could wait till the teleporter, but no. I want to do it now. Ah, yeah, we have to leave to do it. Besides, I can buy some food ingredients, I guess. If I even care to, actually. Yeah, it's a long dungeon. We're almost through it, though. Hope you like that bell, because we're going to be hearing it for a while. Convenience store. Oh wait, no, I need to go to... Who do I have to go to do this? Is it George? I think it's George. George, can you do something with this, Sumerian Aura? Yes, you can. Okay. So, whose are we gonna make? Emma's. Almost certainly. Gotta be careful, because the first rod is the Blue Rhapsody for Elliot. The Lunar Witch is for... Emma. Contains the power of the moon, huh? Did you actually get it? Yeah, there you go. Let me go use the N. No, I don't need to buy that much alcohol. There you go. Well, uniting Animal Crossing and Doom of all things? That is bizarre. Not gonna lie, that makes no sense. I need to rest. Preferably twice, I think. Do I need to rest twice? I need to rest twice. Sure, I guess we can do that, although it really doesn't matter at all. Let's go cook some things.
All right, I'll give it a try. This time.
14, that should be enough. It's because Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing New Horizons were released on the same day. Interesting. Alright, let's go. We're almost certainly beating this tomorrow, by the way. I mean, I know we're in the final dungeon, but there's still... Look, it's Trail's game, okay? It doesn't... There's more after the final dungeon. A lot more, actually. Probably a good 2-3 hours.
We have the advantage. I'll handle it. Time to retreat. Bye-bye.
I mean, it's not as... No, it actually is probably the longest after the final dungeon, huh? I mean, I know we could play a little bit in
Need to be careful.
Sky 1
This one's dangerous.
after the
Stay
final
in the chairs.
dungeon,
Everyone, we will see you later.
but it was, what, like half an hour of just talking to people? It wasn't anything substantial. No, there's a lot to do after the final dungeon in Cold Steel 1. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of story, a lot of stuff to go over. Cold Steel 2 is even worse. There's actually like chapters past the finale chapter, which is just bizarre, but there is.
I can do this.
Yeah,
Everyone,
there's
we will
literally
see you
2
later.
chapters after the finale. It's kind of weird. Just like, yep, roll credits.
Large monster.
What do you mean the game's not over?
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
What's really funny is some people thought like, oh, this is post game. Oh no, it's not post game. You're supposed to play it.
My turn.
There's canon shit in there.
Let me give me a hand. One more chance. I'll help. It's my turn. Just go. Broken. Yeah.
You know, I made a bunch of these. Milliam,
Now, boom. Delicious.
kill them.
Come on, Lemmy. Dragon Racer.
Get him, Milliam.
Okay.
Man, that was without domination, by the way. Ah, I just got a 50%
I'll
heal.
handle it. Target lock. It's my
I
turn.
didn't react to it fast enough. What are you weak to? Base? Fire? That's annoying.
Are you alright? Thanks. My turn. Right. Let's go. My turn. One.
I hate that.
Here I go. Ha! That takes
There
care
we
of
go.
them. Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yeah. It's an Ares armor, which is male exclusive, I believe. whatever. Here, have some armor that's better for you there, uses. I don't even know why I'm bothering with these. Not as much else I can do. Sometimes Lammy can get you kind of stuck, but just switch off a Millium and he'll go away. Or Eric Etlum, whatever you want to call him. Time for some more Crusality shenanigans. Yep. Let's start turtling.
Advantage is ours. I'll handle it.
This is the penultimate room, so.
I've got you. Yes, sir. Now. I'll help. We won, Emma. We won. Well done.
Millium gets so happy.
Nice.
Still 2 more chests, believe it or not. Ah, damn it.
Let's go,
hoping
baby.
to
I'll
get those,
handle
but
Here we go. Yes, sir.
I'm surprised he didn't, Yeah, you're not doing that.
It's my turn. Here.
He was probably gonna
Let's
try to
keep
use
going.
Seraphic Ring.
I'm awesome.
Right.
Good job, Rain. There's 2 chests over there, but no, we can't open them yet.
What a large monster.
There's so many of these guys.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful. 1, 2. Got it. I've got you. My turn. That's for you. Right. Arcus, it's my turn. Arcus, activate. My turn. 1. I've got you. Now.
I've got so many EV charges,
But stay
3
alert,
and 2, that I don't really care. Might as well just use them. Oh, I got them. I mean, this is the final dungeon. But I might need them later. No, I will not need them later. I need them now. We'll get you later. Yeah, one final switch to get 2 more chests. Are they worth getting? The one on the right on the map, probably not. The one on the left? Oh, absolutely. It's TAC 4. It's going on Millium. Look, she has to be stronger, okay? She needs to be even more powerful. It's required by Millium law.
That one looks annoying.
God damn it.
Be careful, this one. I can do this.
Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Flare bomb, flare bomb.
My turn.
No Seraphic Ring, no Seraphic Ring, no Seraphic. You know what? Burst. I don't even care.
Leave it to me.
I do not want Seraphic Ring. Like,
Yes, sir.
oh, maybe I should like heal.
My turn.
I got Seraphic Ring.
This isn't looking good.
I know. I need you to like get away from him. Yay! Of course, I did regenerate Millium, and that
My
kind of
turn.
sucks, but
1.
heal her.
Right.
But
I'll
whatever.
handle it. Here I
I
go.
can have her cast fire. But I went through it.
Arcus, activate. Arcus, my turn. Got it. I've got you. Yes.
One of them, not so bad.
Too slow. Here I am. Huh? That takes care of them.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what happens if you S-brake onto a 0 CP turn, like you might think, aha, I'll use my S-brake and then I won't have any CP to lose. Yeah, the game designers thought of that. You get your turn, you try to use the S-craft, and then the game takes away your CP before the S-craft goes off. And then you get a nice little message that says you couldn't perform your S-craft.
Huh. There seems to be a treasure chest here.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is, Cat 4. Gonna replace attack 1. I don't really have room otherwise. Yep. Attack 4.
That one looks.
One final dragon.
This one looks dangerous. I can do it.
Forgot the. Can I go lower these shields? The more damage you get? The term? I don't know.
My turn.
I don't even really so much care about the extra
There you
damage.
go.
It's just like a nice bonus per million. It's really not necessary.
Let me give it I'll handle it. Now.
The domination alone is really good on her.
Right.
Oops, I meant to use fire.
Arcus act now.
Whatever.
My
It's still-
turn. Yeah.
He's immune to everything, sadly.
Yeah. Huh? Here I go. Okay. It's my turn. Too slow. I'll handle it. My turn. It's my
She's
turn.
got such good defense anyway that it
Let's
doesn't really
go.
matter. It
Now.
doesn't take much damage.
We should be safe now.
I could like maximize her HP to help her out with it, but no. It's just more causality shenanigans.
Best buy treasure.
That should be the Orion boots. Fortunately, they are male boots. Oh, you should have those better boots, actually. Must be female boots. No? Who the hell? Or, no, must be male boots, sorry. Yeah, evasion up. Give it to Gaius, gives him 50%, so yeah, if I wanted him to be... No, he's with me, isn't he? Yeah, he's my backup evade tank, so that'll help. Do you have Shining on you? He does, good. Okay, yeah, he's set to go. In case something happens to B or something, or I want to switch him in for his S-craft or something. Sub B out or sub Millium out. I don't know why I would want to sub Millium out. We got Laura for our secondary DPS if I need it.
What a large monster. We'll need to be careful.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Yeah, we're not fighting this guy again. We already won here.
That's for you. Bye-bye.
Probably should rest up at the end.
There.
Unless I can...
Now's our chance. Let's
Oh, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see if I can
My turn. Yeah. My turn.
maximize my
It's my turn. My
CP
turn.
battle. I'm pretty sure.
I'll help. It's my turn. Here. Okay.
Oh, I actually almost can.
I'll handle it. I can do this. Here I go. Don't mess with us.
That's close.
Making progress. I did success.
Only Million that needs CP. Is there another enemy around?
Okay. It's my turn. My turn. Here I go. There. There.
I mean, I'll probably just use CP restoration food. Yes, Celine? Can I help you?
I can sense something inside.
Yeah, this is it. on. Somebody's gotta have. There you go. Everybody's got 2 CP. Yeah. I think there's a heal point. But it doesn't heal CP, obviously. If not, I gotta eat the traces. Pretty sure there is. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, if you want to leave and test up at the end, you can, but I wasn't gonna waste that time for only one enemy. Or only one character. Just use CP food. Alright, let's go take on the final boss. Nope. Nope, 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 kitty. We are not playing this game right now. Nope. Nope. Not going, not dealing with that again. Alright, I don't know if I saved. Got distracted. Looks like I did. Alright, ready for the final boss? And some epic final boss music. I don't know what the color of a soul is, but I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, everyone heard it that time. How do you know this, Emma? You're not gonna tell us, are you? Oh, that's cute, Rean. You think we're gonna get answers? Will it involve more questions? Well, obviously, we've got to cross the threshold. Anybody else feeling a little, oh, wait, no, let's wait for it. More appropriate. Oh, we're here in the depths. It's a nice door. Yeah, Celine. It's got a jewel, or an orb. Yeah, it looks kind of like the orb at Lohengrin Castle. Yeah, I mean, there was a door there that had that same symbol, too, if you recall. They don't point that out, but there was a door with that exact symbol. What's an Awakener? Can I have the whole great power, or not just a fragment? Can you just give it to us? I mean, we've gone to school. Isn't that good enough? Look, all we wanted to do was have a concert, okay? Is that too much to ask for? We just want to sing. Looks kind of painful. Oh, where are we going? Keyblade Graveyard? Is that you?
What?
Pretty much. Yeah, this is very Keyblade Graveyardy. I'm gonna let you enjoy the amazing final boss music, by the way. You might even recognize a certain barrier part. You know what I mean?
Are we dreaming?
Yes, Elisa, we fell asleep.
A sea of blades stretching out as far as the eye can see.
Keyblades? No, it's a different series.
The wind is howling, crying.
Oh yeah, everybody else has different dialogue depending on who you bring, but
Is
They don't
this a
just get-
battlefield?
They all just get like one line. It's nothing critical.
Feels so empty. So lonely.
Yes, Celine?
Yeah.
Be careful. It's coming.
What's coming? Sora? No, no. A giant heartless? Basically. Or a giant shadow monster. By the way, the thing's in the opening, so nice spoiler game.
Is this it for us?
Stand tall. We're stronger than our fear.
No matter how mighty it is, there must be a way to beat it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a trial.
Target confirmed. Commencing assault. Looks like I won't need to hold anything back this time. Let's do this, Lammy!
This is it. The final trial. We stand before great darkness. Remember, darkness can't exist where light is. Let's be that light!
Righto!
Getting some Kingdom Hearts vibes. Goddamn right. School festival, man. It matters.
Here I go! Yeah! Delicious! Right! Huh!
He's got 200,000 HP,
Okay.
so yeah. Those other guys are just ashen fragments. I don't think you have to scan them again. I have no idea. I mean, I do know why, but we're not getting an explanation for a long, long time. Like, several games later. Gotta love this Final Boss game, though. Holy
My turn.
shit! You did 80,000? But the damage cap is 49,900. How did you break the damage cap? Does this guy have a special thing where he doesn't have a damage cap? Oh, enjoy Get Over the Barrier, by the way. Because it's in this part of the song. I'm really confused. Hate that ability. Same thing Nosferatu did.
It's my turn. Light! Rain upon us! It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Ow. You know what?
Rise, great towers.
William might actually die.
Lord of Varian.
You take out those little guys.
Rest in peace.
There we go. I want to take back.
My turn.
These can dodge basically all of his abilities except that one. That's the only one she can't dodge. Yeah. The one person I didn't want him doing that absorption thing to. Well, I guess I would have cared if it was Million as well.
I'm in trouble.
You'll be fine.
Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come. Now.
Couldn't even see how much damage I did. Probably a lot, I would imagine.
My turn.
Yeah, like 10,000. I did faint it, though. That's good. I need to use a Curia Bomb on Lisa.
Yeah.
Don't ever let this guy get a heal, by the way.
It's my turn.
It won't end well for you. Damn it.
Light. Rain upon us. I'll handle it.
Alright, fine. We'll use
Arcus
Holy Breath.
activate.
I'm in trouble.
You'll be fine.
Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come.
Yeah, this guy's so tall that the camera doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Ow, that doesn't feel good. You can't perfectly tank because, unfortunately, he does have AoEs like that. But it's still worth having a big tank. Debating.
I'll handle it.
I might want to use Sylphid. Probably.
Got it. I've got you. Here we go. Sylphid dance.
I swear this damage cap at 49,900. Maybe it doubles if you get a crit, but I don't think so. This guy just must like bypass it. Because he has so much health, they must have removed it for this specific battle. Isn't there like something else that's better? The ultimate hot pot? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Delicious.
What are you doing? Oh, that's his ultimate attack. Elisa's likely dead. There's no debating that one.
Too slow. No. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, he's gonna get a crit, and there's nothing you can do about it. But whatever. He's
That's
full
for you.
alive.
Thanks.
Okay, he wasted it by absorbing
turn.
Emma. Which is fine. I don't particularly care about using Emma.
Arcus activate.
But I do need to reestablish Shining.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, sir.
I can't do it with Elisa, so...
Lemmy, give it down you. Now. You're up. Rocket.
Yeah,
It's my turn.
he absorbs you. She is doing 10,000 damage. She is doing a lot.
Arcus
I'm gonna use Seraphic Ring.
Sorry. I can do this.
Yeah, just use Judgment Bolt.
Arcus my turn. One. And done.
He's really not that hard. He's just more of a damage sponge than anything.
Yes.
My turn. Lemmy, give it down you. One more chance.
Broken. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you can AT delay him as well.
Okay.
If you have an AT delay set up, you can literally prevent him from like ever getting a turn, but I'm gonna try to avoid abusing that too much. I'll probably use it a little bit in the second game, but it is super abusive.
It's my turn. Ha! Delicious.
Arcus, activate.
Yes, sir.
I wonder if you can kill him. Probably not.
I'll handle it. Now. It's my turn.
Damn, wish I had HP regen on, but I do not. I mean, this is the final battle, so we could use serum powder, but I don't think it's necessary.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Okay.
Serum busting restores CP, right? Yeah, it does.
Hear me.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You don't have any passion, right?
Too slow. It's my turn.
Thanks. Thanks, game. Appreciate that. Carry a bomb.
Thanks. My turn. My turn. There.
I think that's probably good enough.
Come on, Lammy.
If not, we got Lord Alvarian. Could have stayed for the crit. But I think she'll be 40k. Got a double strength up, so. I could be wrong, though. I am wrong.
Rise, great towers.
Yeah, I guess it's appropriate. Actually, Emma probably won't finish him off either.
Rest in peace.
Maybe. No.
I'll handle it. 1, 2, and done. I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn now. I'm up.
Might do it.
Pew, pew.
Did I do it? I did it. Played too much Yu-Gi-Oh! And had a thing for Fascinize or Strict? Yeah, I guess so. Well, we got it. You want to explain what it was? Maybe he's just mad.
Terminating the final trial.
Well, thanks.
Take heed, Awakener.
Let's stay on the yellow pixels. There's no clear
Here
villain.
exists a
Yeah, I guess so.
fragment of the great power.
It's true. It's
The
interesting.
flame and the jaws that devour the world.
The what? The hell's going on? Anybody got a water spell? Valimar. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess that's a thing.
Emma, you have to see this through to the end.
Oh, god damn it. Female voice, huh? Yeah, we know exactly who
can
that
you hear
was.
me?
We've heard that
Pull
voice
yourself
before.
together.
Are you all right?
Does he look alright? That's Sarah and Toa, of course. How'd you guys all get here?
We're
back where we were?
Yep.
Did we just dream all that?
Phew. They don't seem to be any worse for wear, at least.
We rushed in and just saw you lying here, and my heart practically jumped out of my chest.
Well, we won. We beat the game. Roll credits.
We're all here too.
No, we're not gonna roll credits. We learned absolutely nothing, but we won. I think. Did the building
So,
turn off?
What was that, Emma?
You're not gonna explain, are you?
I believe what we experienced was some sort of vision, which would mean what we saw wasn't, strictly speaking, real. But it does seem like in overcoming it, we managed to pass the trial that was mentioned earlier. The fact that Instructor Sarah and the others are here supports that idea too.
Oh, and they must have gotten through the barrier.
So, wait.
If they're down here, that means...
Everything's back to normal?
Well, hopefully now we can go sing.
Sure looks like it. The bell stopped ringing, and that field of energy around the building is gone.
Okay.
We won't know for
It's
sure
good.
without a more thorough investigation.
Sounds
But
like
it
a
looks
plan.
like the building's gone back to normal, too.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all night. So now we can go ahead and have the festival tomorrow, just like it should be, right?
Sorry,
Keep
but I
dying
don't
as
think
you're
that's
being
gonna
the true
happen.
villain. I guess so.
But
What do you mean? We won! You're still gonna cancel our concert?
Why? Everything's back to normal now, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Sarah. That just ain't cool.
I know there's no guarantee this won't happen again, but even still.
Oh, come on, Instructor. They're too tired to get your jokes.
It sounded like
The
a joke
festival
to me.
can't go on tomorrow like she said. But that's because it's after midnight now.
So the festival's today! Ha ha ha! Screw you.
So, it'll be happening today.
You guys suck. All of you suck. I hate you, Sarah.
oh,
I see. I didn't realize it had gotten that late already.
You really had me going there.
It's too late for your humor, Sarah.
It's 20 minutes past midnight right now. And considering the principal only gave you until midnight, I think you all should be marching straight to bed.
Technically, we're too slow, but
After all,
whatever, we won.
You've got your big show
Screw
coming
it.
up this afternoon.
you bet we do.
All right, let's head back to the dorms, take a quick shower, then go...
What the?
What?
Uh-oh.
The door.
What did we do? It's not our fault, I swear. Please let us have our concert.
Huh? Where'd that red jewel go?
Oh, it's a good question.
I don't know. It seems to have vanished. Hey, look.
What's going on? It's a
What?
door. Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
Yeah? Well, what is it? It's a giant robot, because of course it's a giant goddamn robot. Are we in Evangelion now? Xenogears? Is this you? What's going on? Oh, what's really funny is the people that get here and they haven't played the other games in the series are like, oh, what, giant robot out of nowhere? Like, the final boss of the first game is a giant robot. Where have you been? Like, seriously. The ions
Wow,
in the
top
previous
marks.
arc.
I'm so proud of
Like,
you.
robots have been a thing for quite some
I've got a
time.
little reward here for you.
Oh, yeah, that's the final rank, and that's max AP. 440. Why
Just
that
on
number?
me
I have
someday.
no idea.
Perfect. You guys are the best.
But yeah, like I don't know, play the other games in the series. Like robots have been a thing for a long time in the series. This does not come out of nowhere. Anyone that says that has clearly not played the rest of the series. I don't know why we're getting an accessory at the end of the game, but we do. I mean, I guess New Game Plus. Oh, by the way, there's still more character profiles to update, if you can believe that. Hi, Sharon. Of course, Gwen is looking at her, because, you know, she's attractive. That's Fiona and, Olaf. Ah, Victor made it. And, Klaus. I think this is the last time we see Klaus in the entire series, but, you know. No, I think he's in the second game, but whatever. Toval's hanging with Sarah. It makes sense, given her whole professions. You think my cam desynced? It's odd. Did that fix it? Is it good now? Weird. Girls gotta be brave. Time to go and knock those boys dead with a sexy wink. Milliam, I love you, but you are the youngest girl here, so please don't. You're like 13. I know, Eustace. You're doomed to eternally be shipped with Machias. Don't worry, Eustace. There's another ship for you later. One I think you'll much better approve of. Eventually. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's a giant robot. A knight? We're calling it a knight. Okay. It's a giant robot, but, I mean, who left it there and why? Well, whatever. So apparently the secret of the old schoolhouse is that there's a giant robot. You gonna knock on its joints there, Elliot? Be like, hello? Are you a giant robot? I think we can go through the concert today. I'd like to do all the final bonding events. There is a convenient save point that we can use. Obviously, I'll be fast forwarding through the repeat scenes. But I definitely at least want to go to the concert. Mishy panics, calling our names. Oh god, they're challenging each other. Catch you later, girls. Team Tiny off to kick some Mishy ass. Oh yeah, Annalise is here. Of course she is. Oh, I know. She'll enjoy seeing a lot of things with Rain. Look, I don't actually dislike Elise. But it is nowhere near as well handled as Estelle and Josh. Oh, you're... about Celine and you? So you're just admitting that you've been lying to us. And she definitely knows everything that's going on with everything that happened yesterday. She might even know about the robot, frankly. She's definitely just flat lying to us, and she's being honest that she's lying to us right now. She does feel bad. You know, she clearly doesn't know everything. She probably didn't know the full details of the trial, but just that there was a trial. Oh, she doesn't even know that much about the Mac, I guess, but she does know some ancient legends. But she can't tell us everything. I guess she's bound by some rule or something. Must be church law. I don't know. Actually, we have no clue what Emma's deal is at all. I mean, I know, but I can't tell you. Yeah, we'll learn eventually. But not in this game. Second game is more Emma's game. Oh yeah, George is downstairs and with the knight. So for some really weird reason, we have to talk to Becky to update her profile. That's right. Even though we're at the end of the game, we still have profiles to get. Yeah, this whole, like, festival thing after the final dungeon, final boss thing. Clearly a reference to, Sky. FC. Yeah, let's make a new save file, or not. That was Becky, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, that's Becky. Oh, her dad is here. I mean, there's a bunch of people you could talk to. Some optional cutscenes that we can see. They're not required, but I'm gonna see them. Patrick, he's over here. We get a little cutscene with him. Yeah, no, he's actually genuinely worried. Yeah, Patrick's had a nice character arc, actually. Even in the first game alone, he has quite a bit of development. No, it's not, dude. You're being nice. He's like, I can't let them know that. I like Patrick. He's cool. Too bad he's not a party member. He would have been a good party member. Go to the engineering building, and we can talk to Toval and Sarah. Get some hints over here, what their deal is. Or what Toval's deal is, I think. Here for work, tagged along with Viscount Arcade. Swapping info, because yeah, crossbell tensions. Don't worry about it. Oh, I suppose the whole nuking of the fortress hasn't happened yet, huh? No, it actually hasn't. Oh, there's Mitch. Wait. So you know Toval, huh? But Mitt was in the... Toby? What the fuck? Yeah, that's basically my reaction. If you haven't figured it out yet, Toval's Toby. From the Cornelia book. The guy that acted like he was incompetent and met Ein. Yeah, it's the same guy. You see why they wanted you to read that book? Because that would go completely over your head if you didn't read that book. Yep, they're confirming it. I'm sure you did. Yeah, it's Ein. Right, Mitch wrote that he died. But he's fine. He also wrote that Ein died in the book, but she's also fine. Yeah, pretty cool that they reveal that with Toval. So yeah, he's apparently a badass. Like, he's really, really strong. Even though he acts like he's incompetent, he is quite not. Laura's in the courtyard. Talking to her dad. You're fine. Oh, yeah, peace talks. Good luck with that. Have a good time with your dad. Vivi, is that you? Sure it is. Eustace is in the main building. Somewhere. Eustace. Oh, he's hanging out with Rufus. And Machias. They're like, oh my god, our dads are praising us. I don't like this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eustace. Oh, Machias. I can only hope my son doesn't bring your mother to embarrassing stage. Oh, God. It's raining, huh? That sucks. Elisa's in the East Hallway, doing Elisa things, hanging with her mom. Her terrible mother, but still her mother nonetheless. Yes, it was. Yes, tell that to the fact that you've lost control over half the company. Funny, isn't it? Yeah, Gwen's totally right. But it is a problem because the company's so big. But maybe you shouldn't have made the company that big. Probably is how they get along. Obviously, Irina cares about Elisa, but she's just horrible at expressing it. She's just a terrible mother, which is unfortunate because it's how some people really are in real life. She didn't take her grief well. Just lost her husband and just really didn't take it well. Yeah, Fiona's in charge of the household, if you don't notice. Which is hilarious, by the way. Olaf is such a weird dude. He's such like the image that Elliot painted of him is just the total opposite of what he actually is. Oh yeah, Neidhart's at Corellia Fortress. Oh, you might want to tell him to leave, like, now. No, he's just gonna be at the fortress. Oh yeah, good experience. Why is there an 8-year-old girl with a giant robot? Oh god! Yeah, good luck with that, Neidhart. Good luck, man. Seriously. Old? Like, what do you mean? Thomas is in the art room. I don't know why Thomas is in the art room, but he's in the art room doing art stuff, I guess. Oh, not Thomas. Toma and Gaius. Oh, he brought his girlfriend. I mean, friend that's a girl. They're totally not being shipped together. Don't worry about it. I mean, I know they're like 10 right now, but... Actually, no, I think they're older than that. How old is Tama? Like 13? I don't know. I think he's 17 by the end of the arc, so... 14? I think he's not, like... He looks younger than he is, I think. I don't know how old Charles is. But yeah, they're totally shipping these two. Much to Charlotte's father's chagrin. They're just kids that are crushing on each other. We gotta go to see... Oh, right, we're just missing Fee and, Milliam. They're on the rooftop. I don't know why they're on the roof. I thought they were playing Mishy Panic, but oh well. Oh, you can't play the mini games anymore, by the way. Sorry. Oh, is Bridget and Alan here? Oh, yeah, they are. Dude, you gonna ask her out or what, dude? No? Just don't make it the weirdest relationship in the series. That's all I ask. No, actually, they have a good relationship. I like Alan and Bridget. We're locked in a death match? What the hell? Wait, Fee is winning? You gonna tell Lecter about beating up Fee and Mishy Panic? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks for revealing confidential information, Milliam. Don't worry about it, Rain. I'm sure it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Lecter's a little busy helping the SSS out right now. Well, he's about to. Eventually. Alright, what now? We need to go to the old schoolhouse. There's other people to talk to, but nobody that interesting. Those are all the cutscene events. Oh, we can't actually explore the old schoolhouse anymore, by the way. Oh. Right, okay, good. It does that off screen. I was like, wait, you gonna really make me do that? Like, I didn't think it would. Oh, Crow's down here, too. Looking at a robot.
Hey there, guys.
Oh, what's up, Reen? I see curiosity got the better of you, too, eh?
No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything.
Yeah, you guys
about it.
know anything about this giant robot?
Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Here, have my empty hand.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track.
Oh, I guess it can just spontaneously.
One tasty-looking apple pie.
That looks like a giant cookie.
Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
Also, couldn't you have got him like a plate or something? Who the hell eats an apple pie like that?
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So,
Like a
what do we know
McDonald's
so
apple
far?
pie, I know.
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints.
This thing's clearly capable of movement.
I mean, it is a giant robot.
On top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
Yeah, that sounds about
It's
right.
definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
Yeah, awfully big for
you
one,
mean like
but sure.
something from the era before the Septian calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made.
Well, they're supposedly gifts from the goddess.
This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers.
So, not an
You
artifact.
can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
You could pilot it?
Pilot it?
What are you talking about? It's a giant robot.
You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest.
I guess there is a cockpit.
It's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Got a giant hammer? I mean, we could give you a million.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around.
I know, that sounds insane, Crow. Who the hell would ever go on a giant robot?
Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
That is oddly specific, but sure.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
That sucks. And she's more into riding motorcycles anyway.
It's sad things ended up the way they did.
And women, for that matter.
Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened.
Look, the game makes it pretty damn obvious what she's into.
And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
The fact that you continuously lose to Angelica, considering her tactic revolves around just randomly hugging women, probably says a lot about how bad you are at this, Crow. No offense, man, but, like, she's not exactly subtle with her pick-me-ups.
Still sore, are we?
It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on.
I know, there's plenty of girls she can hit on.
I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
She does two things. Punch people and hit on girls.
You got that right.
Every girl.
But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here.
Please don't use the phrase poking around.
What do you say the three of
Discussions
us
with
cruise the
Angelica.
campus and see if we can score some honeys?
God damn it, Crow.
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Oh, don't worry, you're gonna see it, George.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
I mean, that's the plan. Should be able to go through... Okay, I think... This is where we need to make a backup save. I think the PS4 version did add a more convenient save, but I think in the Vita version, this is where you had to save. For the bonding events, which we're probably not doing tonight. We'll do it tomorrow. I mean, it would probably take like 40 minutes to do all the bonding events. Oh, crap. I can't just go out that way. I have to exit that way. But whatever, it'll prevent us from having like a hour stream for the finale, I guess. Let's go meet good old Elise. Like Oliver's seashell phone. Oh yeah, that's an artifact. Hello, Elise. How are you?
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just here for the awkward sexual tension.
Oh, Reen.
Yeah, basically. Why'd you get your own theme?
Is something the matter? You look awfully tired. Did something happen?
Everything always happens to Reen, Elise. Have you seen the script?
You can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday. Mainly rehearsals for our concert today and some other tests last night.
Yeah, we beat up a giant shadow in the Keyblade Graveyard. It's kind of weird, actually.
Tests? During the festival?
I mean, granted, Milliam did most of the work. She did 80,000 damage with her S-Craft, which I didn't think was possible, because there was a damage cap, but, you know.
My, they certainly don't go easy on you here.
Yeah, they make us fight giant monsters. It's kind of weird.
Maybe you should go get some rest. You have your concert coming up this afternoon, after all. I can look around on my own just fine. Though, honestly, if you're not feeling well, I'd rather take care of you.
I'd rather you not take care of him.
It's nothing to worry yourself over. Really.
God damn it. Stop doing that.
Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I tried to rest now, it might actually sap my energy.
I hate you, Reen.
Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead.
Stop your goddamn blushing.
I can only
It's
hang
awkward.
out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
Oh god, he tapped my head.
Reen. Well, if you insist. If you want to keep me company that much, I'd be happy to oblige.
We can hook you up with Patrick.
What should we see first, then?
Preferably Patrick.
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound?
No, do not take her to that damn garden. For couples, I hate you, Reen. Why?
We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on display.
Go smash Mishy. That sounds more exciting. Ah, damn it, you did bring her to the freaking Starry Garden. God damn it. Of course, Gwen is hitting on her. I mean, sure, why not? No, actually, no. Patrick, can you come over here and hit on Elise, please? It's less awkward. You lost to Rufus at Blade, didn't you? Machias, you lost too, didn't you? Oh, Charl and Toma are here.
I took Elise around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions, bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over.
You did a lot in 2 hours, by the way. Yeah, time is a weird concept in this series. I don't know what to tell you. Believe me, it gets a lot worse than somehow seeing every attraction at a festival and having long conversations with everybody in 2 hours.
Schwarzer?
Oh, thank God, Patrick. Here, can you take Elise? I mean, like,
Patrick?
around.
Oh, looks like Celestine's out enjoying the festivities.
I'm pretty
too.
sure if you actually asked her out, Reen would kill you, but
I believe you are a son of the High Arms family?
thank God you're here to make this less awkward. Wipe that damn
Lady
smirk off your
Elise,
face, Celestine.
You're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it.
And cue Reen Death Stare in 3, 2, 1.
How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy? Your dear friend?
I hate you, Patrick, but I love you all the same.
Sorry, wait. When did we become dear friends?
He is literally sucking up to Reen. because he's trying to hit on Elise.
A good day to you, Master Reen. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer.
I know, she's so cute that Celestine forgot to move his lips when talking there.
It's good to see you well, Lord Patrick.
Please, please. There's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick.
He's so infatuated with her.
Ah, I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus
3,
together?
2, 1.
Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with my taking this chance to foster good relations between our families?
Treat your wife.
See, that's all well and good,
God
but
damn it.
Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet.
Dude, she's like 1 year younger than Patrick.
Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests.
I don't think he's unwanted. She seemed perfectly happy talking to him.
Reen?
Must you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister?
Unfortunately.
Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt
Yeah,
such a
Reen's the
meaningful display of
overly
familial
protective
dedication.
older brother trope. Whose sister secretly crushes on him. It's weird.
There are still preparations to be made for the operetta.
Can we
so
ship
I
Reen?
suggest
I
we
mean,
depart to tend to
yes,
those
let's
soon.
ship Reen and Patrick. No. Can we ship Patrick and Elise, please? 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 Elise, date Patrick, please. Please date Patrick. I swear to God, in like 3 games from now, please be dating Patrick.
Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already?
There's competent situations. Yes. This is the one place he has confidence in himself.
I suppose I must turn away empty-handed for now.
Is when it comes to people hitting on Elise. He gets like super pissed about it.
But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer.
You're going down, you son of a bitch.
When this day is over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater.
Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out.
Oh, come on, really, Reed?
Looking forward to seeing your A game.
Yeah, because Elise is here, he's all like...
I think you overestimate your chances.
He's trying to act like a badass.
Victory is as good as mine.
No, Reen is not interested in Elise. It
I
is
hope you'll
purely
be
one-sided.
dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise.
Shut up, Patrick.
And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance with...
Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise.
Ship Reen and Patrick. Probably somebody's done that, yes. I mean, people ship Eustace and Magius.
You go to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the 4 great houses to be a lot less approachable than that.
Elise, you didn't see him when he was full I'm an asshole mode.
Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Eustace and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage.
You're not wrong.
Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms.
Give it some time, Reen. I'm sure you'll be best friends
Well,
soon.
If not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters, too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all.
Is it time for the concert?
I really did.
Yeah, it
I
is.
feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7, too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now.
Thank you so much for showing me around.
One another. Cheers, they're lovers. Yeah, I know, it's strange.
I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert.
That's the plan.
I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo.
Believe me, it's better that way, Rain.
And maybe a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodwork to escort you around the festival?
Oh my god, dude. She's 15. She'll be fine.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know? Tee-hee. The two of you really are the portrait of sibling affection.
Alphen, I swear to God, go away.
What?
I know that voice anywhere.
Why are you here?
Your Highness!
And Prince Oliver, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Hi, Claire. Just gonna stand in the background.
Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit.
I guess you're not wrong,
I would have
Olivier.
liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties.
Could have used your gun.
Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival. I couldn't miss it. In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival.
Right. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness.
Oh, God.
Did you come as their escort captain?
Basically. I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that.
Thanks.
Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way?
You're gonna make this awkward, aren't you?
I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do any research beforehand. They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. Still, you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this. Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love.
I hate you.
It sounds like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though.
Really, Olivier? You didn't follow that up?
Would you mind terribly if I tore off
Oh,
my
God
shirt and
damn
leapt
it.
on stage to join you all midway through?
Yes, I would mind.
We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea. You know, I don't see Major Vander around. Is he not with you today?
Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already, but there's been another development in the Crossbell situation today.
I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now.
It's going to go very poorly.
If it helps put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens.
Okay, Olivier.
The gulf
You've
in
done yourself
military
that.
power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us.
Oh, you're about to get punched in the mouth, dude.
The Calvard Republic isn't standing idle either. So I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers.
Oh, their perspective. It's so wrong. It's hilarious.
Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate
Sorry,
tensions.
Olivier. You're about to get a rude wake-up call, man.
Governor Regnitz, Rufus, and Chairman Arena are
Olivier
all
is
here as
here
well.
from Kingdom Hearts,
I would
yes.
presume they share the
I
same
believe
opinion.
so. It's Matt Mercer.
But right now, you've got a concert to give. And I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today.
What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two?
You're standing right next to them.
Here to let us in on your little gentleman's club?
You're 2 feet from them. What do you mean?
And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought.
They weren't whispering. Why weren't you paying attention?
Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed.
Please don't be weird about it, Olivier.
We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing.
Olivier, I worry whenever you're around anybody. You hit on anything that moves.
Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it.
Regardless of gender.
Thank you very much.
I think you should run, Elise.
Good luck. I'll be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage.
Goodbye, Alphen. I hope you like Alphen's jokes about trying to hook Reen up with
Guess I
his
should head over
sister.
to the auditorium now.
Because you're gonna hear it a lot.
We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta, too.
Now we skip the operetta. Still shouldn't start her own girl. What you meant from Yakuza? Cool. Oh, okay, so yeah, we get a nice little save here. Just make another save. I don't even care. Let's go listen to the concert. I think there's a save after the concert too. That's where we'll end. Do I need so many saves? No, but I like them. You know, if you're gonna do a clapping effect, probably don't loop it in a half a second. It's also a really poorly done loop, too. Oh god, we're wearing these outfits. What if you had the back 6 seconds when you had to do something? Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this.
Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated.
That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up?
Well, hopefully.
Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that?
Oh, hopefully we'll be okay.
Come on, don't start getting
Yes,
all
I know.
wishy-washy
They're
on me
showing
now.
their belly buttons.
If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house.
But it's not really that bad.
You really think so?
I mean, compared to the original outfits, with Crow's desire for optimal bounce vectors.
She's right. We'll be fine.
God only knows what it was.
Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much.
Are you being serious, Crow? It's kind of weird.
You just gotta believe.
No, we're not doing Naruto.
This is no time to start doubting ourselves.
For our Cinderella
What
host of
more
the
can we
show.
give than our best?
Just think of it like a
Well,
sword.
hopefully, all
Laura,
those
you'll be
practice
fine.
sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up.
Roger. I'm so excited I could explode!
I love William's expressions.
We're coming in.
Because
okay?
they have little hats. I don't know, because they do. Oh god, no, I forgot about this scene. I don't know, because they
George?
wanted the two lollies to have
Here to
the
give
same
a little
outfit.
comfort to the
I don't
weary
know.
soldiers fighting the good fight?
I mean, granted, Fee's... How old is Fee? 15?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
No. Yes.
Actually, we have a special guest who insisted on seeing
Maybe
you.
14.
Coming in.
I know she's older than
Huh?
Milliam. Not by much,
Couldn't
but
be.
she is older. What are you wearing?
Angelica? Looks like I made it
That
just in
does
time for the
not
main
suit
event.
you at all.
Kinda disappointed I missed
Also,
the
if you were
upright
wondering
event.
if Angelica
Third
was
class
super
one was really
busty,
on fire.
the answer's yes.
You made it!
Just barely.
Because of course you needed to
Man.
know that.
When did you get to be such a babe?
Dude, she's gay. She's not into you.
Well, a good suit and tie are more to my taste. But this was part of the deal I made with my dad to let me come.
Why?
He said I could visit the festival if I agreed to meet a few prospective candidates for an arranged marriage.
So your dad's a prick. Got it.
So here I am, dress and all. You better get a good look now. Who knows when I'll wear something like this again?
Yeah, that says kind of a lot about noble culture, doesn't it? Considering trying to marry off
Well,
daughter
if
that's
that's your
gonna be a
aim, you're
lesbian.
certainly dressed for victory.
Carry on family name.
Yeah,
Yada,
but I
yada.
think it might draw out your charm a little too well. Most normal people would take one look at you and think you're completely out of their league.
Why do you think she chose that, Elisa?
You do look lovely, though.
That's the point.
Thanks. But honestly, I've got nothing on the rest of you fair
Don't make it
maidens.
weird. Do not make it weird. Do not make it weird. I hate you.
Angelica!
Ah, nothing like the pure, fresh scent of a woman.
We need an adult.
All I've had to look at since going back home is my dad's grumpy old face. I'm in heaven right now.
I mean, granted, this is not as bad as Shirley, but still weird.
Good grief.
Are you jealous, Laura? Or are you annoyed?
Well,
Hopefully
I
annoyed.
suppose some things never change.
Yeah, Milliam's like, what's going on? Why is she doing that?
Come on, Angie.
Milliam cannot process the situation.
All right, I've got my fix. Time to move on to my little ladies.
No, don't.
So warm, so soft.
I swear there's more to her character than this.
That tickles!
You're making it worse, William.
I should have seen this coming.
Angie, don't get too carried away now.
Shut up, George.
You do know they could file a sexual harassment claim, right?
Yeah, they probably should.
It's good to have her back.
Also, Crow, really, man? Coming from you and what you've said to people? Really, man?
I'm so glad she managed to make it after all.
But you're not wrong, Crow.
Looks like the winds are
You're not
favoring
wrong.
us today.
Shut up, Gaius. We're in a goddamn building. I'm gonna shove the wind up your ass, man.
I'm looking forward to your concert. From what I hear, you've got quite the show in store for all of us.
At least she was just hugging them, but man, that's an awkward scene.
Don't go getting yourselves too wound up.
But, I mean, this is the series where Shirley literally fondled Ellie's breasts, so, you know.
Just remember what you practice.
This is
Put your all into
nowhere
it,
near as
and
bad
I'm sure
as that.
the audience will be right there along with you.
But at least to be fair, Shirley's a horrible person, so when she does it, it's because she's psycho.
Yeah, it's your time to shine. Go on and have the time of your lives, guys.
Good luck out there.
That's good.
And at least she wasn't too grabby, so, you know, whatever. That's about as bad as Angelica gets, I think.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Next, our Academy's very first Class 7 is proud to present a concert.
Yeah, she's not quite Shirley. Also, enjoy. You're kidding me, right? Nah, sadly they don't have vocals for Machias and Eustace, but this is utterly hilarious. Oh my god. Just Eustace and Machias. For God's sakes, man. That's the key to being in sync. You just have to hate each other. As passionate rivals. Oh, now Milliam and Fee doing backups. This was half the budget, by the way. My god, actual camera work. I'm not used to this. Why didn't this guy direct all the cutscenes? Elliot's having a blast.
Brings us to the end of Class 7's performance.
Thought we had a third song.
Thank you all for coming out.
Of course, encore. Unlike Persona 4, we're actually prepared for this.
What?
God damn it, Crow.
Ladies and gents, you've been a wonderful crowd. And we've heard your cheers loud and clear. So without further ado, I give you our third and final song.
This is so getting copyright flagged on YouTube. Recognize the song? It's the credits theme of Trails in the Sky SC. Which goes over your head if you haven't played SC. Although, why are you here? It's a nice reference. Oh well. There are no male vocals. I am aware. All they did was plug the song in. I've never really had problems with Falcom songs. I think a couple of the vocal ones.
Everyone, join in!
No! Oh, god damn it, Olivier. Stop! I hate you. Wow, Patrick is singing, for God's sakes. The monetization sharing. Couldn't animate any of the non-important characters? Gotcha. You guys realize we fought a giant shadow for this, right? How do they know this song? They said it was like a famous song or something in lore. Like it's a famous song in the lore of the game. Some NPC says it somewhere. I don't know. Or one of the books or something. I don't know. I know somewhere it's established that this is like a famous song in lore. Okay, talking cat. Oh, Misty. How's it going? No, she did say she was gonna go check it out. I forgot she showed up there. So, is that it? No, we got more scenes? Just because people are leaving? I'm pretty sure it's another save point. If not, I can end when we get to the choice. But I think this is another save. Of course, we're all exhausted. Oh, right, yeah, this scene.
I'm exhausted.
Well, no kidding.
I'm hungry.
I can't feel my feet.
Sorry, Milliam.
I guess that qualifies as a success then, right?
Did we
Well,
win?
The crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic. As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought.
I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us.
I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine.
I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped.
What's your idea, Crow?
I guess your plan paid off then.
A sorry sight you lot are.
Patrick, what do you want?
Patrick?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you.
Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class.
What? That we're all exhausted?
Tired. We're all tired. But that doesn't excuse this level of indolence.
What?
What concern is it of yours?
At least you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades.
Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta.
It was really something. You could take that act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd.
I doubt that, but sure, Elliot.
Great casting, too. Eris fit her role to a T.
I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Guy's probably never seen a play in his life. Or an opera. Or anything.
You did?
He's like, oh, you did? Thanks.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised, though. Given the raw level of talent on display, who'd expect anything less than perfection? Wait, are you mocking me?
No.
If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel?
Oh.
Show a little dignity at least.
Huh?
What are you going on about?
Dude, you guys won. Do you not understand?
Aha, we did it, didn't we?
Yeah, they won.
Ugh. Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play.
Well, that's the point.
You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that.
I was entranced by your music. You cheated.
Good day.
It's hilarious. He came to be nice and congratulate us, and then because we didn't understand what he was doing,
What was that all about?
he took it as like, oh, I see. See, you guys are just gonna brag to me about it, huh? Well, screw you.
I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at
They
us.
just literally didn't know. They were too tired to even check the voting results.
Congrats, everyone! You did it!
I mean, we did beat a giant shadow monster to make this possible, so.
Huh?
Angelica,
brings
can
you
you
all
put your biker suit back on? You look weird in
Is
that.
something wrong?
Does that suit you at all?
You guys are so worn down, you totally forgot, didn't you?
Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees could
I think this
vote
would
on
be
their favorite
only
attraction?
time we see Angelica outside of that outfit, by the way.
Well, the results are in.
Okay. Minus hot spring shenanigans.
Now that you mention it,
We were so busy, I completely forgot about that.
So wait, did we...
They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites.
And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert.
Oh!
Huh. Congrats, guys.
Yay!
well, at least that's over.
Don't worry about the giant robots that are in Crossbell. No big deal. We won our concert.
Aw, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster?
We're good.
Well, after seeing all the other attractions for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us.
Stop with your whole worthlessness, dude. Just for once in your life, be happy.
For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time.
They were on a date, huh? Yeah, they were basically on a date. Her dad is gonna kill your brother, dude. You know this, right?
Mishy Panic was an unsung gem.
It's because you beat Milliam at it, isn't it?
Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our
Reed,
achievements.
your self-worthlessness has rubbed off on the entire class. Do you see what you've done?
Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy.
God damn it, Laura.
Yep, every student should feel proud about these last 2
I mean, I
days.
guess they're not wrong.
Anyway, I'm here to shake you desk potatoes out of your listless post-festival comas.
You are?
Or have you forgotten that we still have the after party to enjoy?
Can we not?
Oh yeah, there's that.
I totally forgot. It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families.
That and do final bonding events.
There's gonna be bonfires, right? And dancing?
Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you.
All the bonfires.
Oh, there
are
is an
set too, so
additional
just make your
one,
way
by
over
the way, on
whenever
New
you're
Game
ready.
Plus that I'll be able to show you, because, well, this is New Game Plus.
Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. What do you say we head on over and enjoy the party?
Right.
Can I save first?
Woo! Party time!
I'm pretty sure we can save, right? Right? This is the save? Or are you gonna make me go through that concert again? Oh, thank God. I thought this save is definitely not in the Vita version, but they add it here. Thank God. So that's good. So yeah, this is gonna be where the bonding events are. I don't feel like spending an hour going through all of those right now. So we'll do that next time. Actually, I can like check to see if I unlocked them all, but I should have. So yeah, we'll be good. So tomorrow we'll beat the game, because all we got left is the bonding events, and then, well, I guess that's it, and credits. So we'll be good. There's not much left now. This is Ryzen. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow for the conclusion.